Welcome to the future, specifically the checkpoint of the future. This is what IATA, which is the airline industry trade body, is hoping will become commonplace around the world. A sort of one-stop shop for security from the curb to the gate, as they say, with dignity. So how does it work? Let's now ask Ken Dunlap. Hello, Ken.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. You're head of security at IATA. Walk us through this.
I want to show you the revolution.
Okay.
The first thing you need to do is identify yourself to our system.
Passport in here. It says it's normal. I'm a normal person.
And that's the result of passenger pre-screening that's been done by your government. And it's also the result of a known traveler program that your government may choose to implement within your country.
Okay, so I'm through this stage.
And we have a smart system.
Through the normal channel. Okay. What do I do now?
And we're asking you to identify yourself one last time so you don't sneak into the tunnel you don't belong into.
Passport in there. Iris scan. This says everything's okay. I'm still good.
You're fine, and you're clear to walk through the tunnel and receive your security scanning.
So walking through the tunnel, security scanning. I've got X-ray, metal detector, liquid detector, shoe scanner, and explosive trace, which has just gone red. They've traced explosives on me. I've got a sign here that says alarm activated.
Absolutely.
So what happens now? I'm taken off and extra checks done.
So let me tell you what doesn't happen first. You're not going to have a security screener meet you and start patting down your person and perhaps violating your privacy or doing something that you would prefer not to have. What we do instead is we have an additional security lane where a security officer would come and meet you here and escort you to a second lane where you can continue to walk in the same fashion and receive additional and enhanced screening.
Okay, so let's assume I've gone through everything there clean. I can now board my flight, is that right?
You can board your flight.
And I walk through, it's just a walking pace through all those different scanners.
We want you to keep your stride. We don't want you to stop. And in fact, we don't even want you to know that you're being security screened.
Sounds fantastic, obviously. How realistic is it? When can we see anything like this?
Well, this is science fact and it's not science fiction. We think in about 5 to 7 years that all the technology we need to build this will be available. But what's really exciting about this is most of the components that you see here can be taken to today's checkpoints, and within 2 to 3 years we could reassemble checkpoints, reintegrate them, so you can get almost the same experience. Maybe a third of the people in front of you in line move to different parts of security screening, and you can have that fast, enjoyable travel experience that we all hope for.
And it's not going to be prohibitively expensive?
We need to work on the cost, but we know what's expensive right now. It's our passengers who have decided to not travel on our airlines on flights under 500 kilometers. People are taking the bus, they're taking the car because they don't like security screening, and we want them back to enjoy the great experience called flight.
Ken, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So there you have it, basically a system which, if IATA has it right, will mean that passengers go from the curb to the gate in their language with dignity, without having to stop, without having to unpack, without having to strip, without having to be worried about being groped. Andrew Stevens, CNN, Singapore.